Hello YouTube, my name is Vac and we're here to play some Marvel Strike Force. I'm a 2-year player of the game, 10 million total collection power, and you know, I've learned a thing or two in my time. But this stream is really just going to be about watching my normal play session, and you know, we're just going to chat and hang out and hopefully win a war from my alliance, the Mortytown Locos. So I just logged in. You're looking at the screen that I've logged into. And I'm just taking care of a few administrative things. Sending out some alerts that we're online. I know anybody seeing this, you're probably watching this later, because there's nobody in here with me right now. So, just to handle that little issue really quickly. Alright. And then we'll give one quick shout out in game. Man, that was so close to 60%. And we're gonna probably be we're gonna buy these offers, I think. Everything that we're hearing sounds like these characters are gonna be good. I'm not really like dying for a war offense team, but this, I mean, what really piqued my interest is all the discussion of speed. Looking at the kits, like, this is probably going to end up being a way better war team than some of the ones that I'm using on offense right now. And I might be able to retire some teams that that kind of underperform occasionally. So we're not gonna buy that just yet. We'll let it go for now. Man, look at that. For 25 bucks? No, that's not happening. All right, so looks like one of my newer members got Phoenix. Got her at 11. That's nice. Good man Smockin laying on the grenade for us. Oh, clicked off of that screen. There we go. My old setup was 2 monitors, and so I'm kind of used to having a dedicated monitor for each window, you know. But now I'm using this ultra wide. I got everything pretty much on one screen, and I got real estate for it, right? I got an unused section of screen. In fact, there's a strip along the bottom. I don't even have nothing in. But I think I'm still thinking that it's mostly because that strip is it's not really easy to put anything in that kind of space. What I want is a monitor off to the side, one way or the other here, that's dedicated to chat. I mean, we don't have an overactive chat right now. I mean, we're still a pretty small stream, but I want to be prepared. And also, you know, most of the people that are in the stream now, I even personally know on a fairly day-to-day basis. So it's fun that we talk. All right, so we got 112 energy. Let's go ahead and grab these 2 orbs right here, just to get the next orbs coming that I, you know, don't need, but whatever. Let's grab our, let's see what's going in the mail here. Domino. So there's going to be an event campaign to get her. Okay, that's how she's going to be released. I like those. Man, I just couldn't get back around to Arena today. Had to settle for 3. Oh, look at this. Well, hello. My goodness, I love free stuff. Good evening to whoever's joined here. Oh, let's see now. First off, I need to put this back on the default view. There we go. I will take those resources, Fox Next. Thank you very much. I'm so disappointed with the PvP news. What the fuck are they dragging their feet on, man? Just make a mode out of it and let's go. Okay. Good to know. Huh. So in other words, it kind of got a nerf, but it was accidentally made too strong. I can live with that. I mean, the 10 shards really ain't shit, but I appreciate it. Those are hard to come by, but all right. So now let's look at that offer, huh? How about we get ourselves a domino? What do you say? We're gonna save the energy for the morning. All right. So what we want are these Lady Luck offers. You'll have to excuse me. I have this occasional issue. So what I'll have to do here is just basically reload the game. And that typically, I might have to reload BlueStacks overall, but I think just reloading the game will do it. Sometimes the game itself refuses to cooperate. Sometimes, every now and then, my bank refuses to cooperate. You know, these things happen. They'll send me a text like, is this you spending this money? And I'm like, it was me yesterday, you know. I'm not so sure how helpful I find, you know, fraud prevention departments, to be quite honest. They seem, I'm guessing that they hassle me way the fuck more than they actually prevent fraud. The only fraud they've ever prevented in all the time I've had a credit card, and you know, I've had one for a while, the only fraud they prevented was 2 times, and the people both times were 6 states away and didn't buy nothing more than like $40 worth of fucking shit. You know? Meanwhile, these guys cut me off and leave me in the lurch all the time. I was on the way to see my dying father. You know, it was one of those situations where he's sick, you gotta hop in the car, you drive across the country, and they shut my car off because I was out of state. Like, I had to call and ask them fucking permission to leave the state. And just, I didn't have any money for gas. I didn't have money for a fucking hotel room. I'm not so sure that saving me $60, which is what they've saved me thus far, is fucking worth it. But anyway, now I'm just ranting. Hopefully, that will have solved it, and we're not looking at this particular issue here. We'll just be able to just do what we're doing. And that is, let's pick up these Lady Luck offers. I do apologize. That's kind of a favorite rant of mine. That stuff boils my blood. The way they left me stranded on the road. You know, with my money. Yeah, all right, I'm falling off into it again. Let's move on. We're playing some Marvel Strike Force. How do you do? My name's Jason. You can call me back. So, I don't think, you know, I want some Elite Four stuff, but I don't think that $25 offer is worth it. Let's see here. Don't need any of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Well, we got to pick these up and go with Domino, right? Hopefully we'll pull a decent Domino out of these orbs. And if nothing else, I'm pretty sure we're going to get some Elites at the end of this road. And I like Elites. Elites is where I pull all of my sweet, sweet candy. All the best stuff that I have came out of Elites. Alright, so $20 for a 4 red star. Considering that any one of those would be a dupe, I'm not paying $20 for that. If that was like a $5 offer, I'd probably buy that just to get the Elite 4 shards. But I'm not gonna do it. So let's see here. It's not a terrible gold offer right there, but man, I'm kind of low and I gotta raise a character. Yeah, let's go for one. Gonna get Lady Luck tonight. Hopefully Lady Luck comes with a little luck when we get to opening these here orbs. Yeah, I'm not in love with that draft. Let's see here. No. Stop it. Alright, there's some energy we're going to be able to buy in the morning, and that's definitely going to happen. Because I buy energy first and foremost. But, let's, yeah. Thanks for the 10 shards. Let's go ahead and open these orbs, right? It's just the two of us, whoever you are. But, let's enjoy it, shall we? It's going to be a lot of greens. I'm expecting to roll through almost all of these and get nothing. Well, we got a 2-star domino. That was a decent start. We're looking for a 4 and up. We're looking for a 4 and up. Just marching toward that next Elite 4. There's a dupe domino. How about that? What do we got here? A dupe 6. A dupe 6. Man. It's regrettable that those are all going to be Elite 4 shards, but, you know. What really makes me wistful about that is it's so rare to pull a gold out of a damn regular red star orb. It's so rare that to get a damn dupe. Ugh! Oh, that's maddening. I mean, it looks like we might end up getting 3 Elite 4s here. Maybe even 4. More. Hell, look at this. I'm seeing a lot of BB today. I'm seeing more BB than I am Domino. Green. Green. No. Well, we're going to get close to 4, I think, but not quite. Unless I pull something fantastic here. That's not it. That's certainly not it. And it's not it either, really. It's close to 4. At close. Not really that close. All right. So let's see now. What else have we got to spend here? I know we picked up some gold orbs. We got some Lady Luck orbs. Let's go ahead and grab the gold. All right, that got us to 3.5 million. That's helpful. And I think everything else is going to be Lady Luck. Pretty much. So let's do it. All right, so we got 16 Lady Luck orbs. We're going to open them in 2 pulls and we'll see what we get. Show me something good. This is a 40 to start on the opening pull. Look at that, 100. Love it. Love it. All right, and 6 more. Show me something good. It's not bad. It's not terrible. 48 more. I can live with that. It's a decent start, right? So let's see what Miss Domino looks like. Decent looking model. Those things on her back. That's strange. Oh, domino pips. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, so let's see. That got us to, and we didn't pull any more than 2 stars, but we still need to do our elites. All right. Got enough for 3. I don't think we're gonna get 4. Nah, I'm a little short on 4. So yeah, we'll get back to her in a second. And we'll showcase her and talk about her a little more once we get through some of our more normal and usual duties. And I haven't even looked at the war yet. Unless my alerts are lying to me, we should not be ready for a new call. But instead, we should be like halfway through a room. At least insofar as I know. Let's just go straight to that. Now I'm wondering. Let's just go straight to that, right? All right, so I can see we're up on the quarks, but not by much. So let's have a look. We got a close match going here. See, we do need a room called. My damn alerts are not serving me well. So let's see now. I'm gonna pull this up. I need the help of Maxos for this. And we're gonna look at. All right, so Rise and Darthtron in the bridge, and I don't see. Yep. Armory below. So we've seen this configuration in the past. That means that one of these is going to be cargo bay and one of these is going to be hangar, just as I predicted, right? I mean, unless they're throwing us a curveball, but that's pretty much the way all these is going. So what we're going to do is pick the weakest person on the combination of bridge and barracks, right? Well, maybe we should just go straight barracks. And I'm betting that with this configuration, I thought that was reactor over there, but now I see it's barracks. So with this configuration, then the reactor is probably under the bridge, if I had to guess. Well, let's go ahead and see what barracks looks like. Looks doable, man. This is where we need to be, right here. So let's see, Feluria and Zax D. Pull that up on Maxos. We're going to go back here to the list, and we're going to look for these characters. All right, so it's Feluria and Zax D. There's Feluria. Feluria is 6.1. Zax D is 3.7. So he's going to be the one. We're gonna pop him and have a look underneath. So, target is Zax D and barracks, Morty. If that's a Morty I got here with me. So, let's see now. Now the question is, what's under barracks? When we get Zach's D cleared, is it gonna be med bay or is it gonna be reactor? And that will pretty much determine our next course of action. So for now, we just want to knock Zach's D out of the equation. That Brawlers team shouldn't be terrible because they're not going to perform as well on offense. So I don't know if I'm going to punch down on them. I bet there's a Morty out there that can knock them out. So we'll go back to what we were on. Although, nah, we're good. I'm full, but it's a while before I get to the next one. I don't think I wasted one in there thinking about it. I blew some attacks this morning, I'm pretty sure. I'm not in the mood to rate you right now, MSF. Let me play with my new toys a minute first. Alright. So back to our orbs. Here we have 3 Elite 4s, which might get us an Elite 5. Maybe. Hopefully we'll see a gold orb out of these 3, but it's so odds, right? 4-star Phil Coulson. That's just going straight to 5s. 5-star Cable. You know, I'm not complaining about that upgrade. I am not at all complaining about that upgrade. That's going to save me some upgrade tokens, to be honest. Because that guy looks like with the rework, he's going to be incredible. So, let's see here. We got one more. And then we're going to be a little short on a 5. We're going to be a little short on a 5. But we're not far from another 4. So, that was disappointing. We didn't pull anything more than a 2 red star domino. But we'll keep working on it. And let's go ahead and give Cable his well-deserved promotion. Or at least timely promotion. All the way to 73. That looks good. Love it. Love it. Laying the foundation for this next team. All right, so I'm not spending any of those T4s. Let's go back out. Let's see now. We got energy to spend. We passed 9 o'clock, so we got more energy to pick up. We'll do that with back steps also. All right, so let's see now. So we're going to have ourselves, I mean, by my standards at least, a pretty weak domino here. But that don't mean I ain't gonna put this proto X-Force team out in a blitz match at some point here in this stream, because I got a feeling that's gonna happen. So, all right, we need to roll through the store. We haven't checked it since 8 o'clock. Definitely need isomers. I probably could ride on Promethium for now. Gravitonium as well. There we go. We need that. We're good there. We're mostly good there. Alright, so we're going to refresh once. And definitely pick up this skill gear. We need that. I'm grabbing these superior alien spores because I'm about to need a shitload of them to raise symbiotes. Let's see now. Good on the cases. Good on MRIs. Could use some Uru. And isomers and dossiers. Need all that. Alright, we'll take it. One more refresh. I'm really hoping to see some bone marrow. It's not showing up for me. Not for days now. Yeah, we'll take that. The Tesseract. We'll take that. All right. That'll pretty much wrap it up. I think I'm good on. Yeah, I'm way good on that. So that'll be that. We'll move down the line here. Got everything filled for war. I do think I have a couple of defense boosts that I need to spend on war. Got all those characters maxed. We'll take this. We'll take all 3 of these. Hell yeah. Need those damage catalysts. It's one of the things we need to farm, I think, to get Corvus maxed out. Don't need any of these characters, so let's just grab some Kingpin vaults. Or vault. Pardon me. And really need. I'm gonna spend not gonna spend the creds on that. I'm gonna spend them on these marrow extracts, though. Oh my god, I don't have enough. All right. Fuck my life. So I won't see those sons of bitches again for a week. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. All right. I don't even have enough to get catalysts. So, yeah, that's what we're doing then. Let's move on here. Nobody for upgrading. It's all the gold stuff. Like, I'm not 6 red star hand assassin. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Oh, Ravager Boomer. I gotta have. No way. Scientist Supreme, I'd type, but I don't have the damn motion tokens, so we're moving on. So, how bad did that ding us on high roller? Yeah, we're down to 7. Okay, so kind of want to raise some levels. I've been spending so much gold on gear of late that it's been difficult to find the gold and such to raise levels. And most of my guys are in the 70ish range, but the more of the principal meta teams that I can march to 75, the better, right? And it's been slow. It's been slow because, man, there's no way to raise these characters from gear 12 to 13 to 14 in any kind of timely fashion without seriously farming the store. It's kind of the name of the game at this stage that I'm at. It's pretty critical. There's really no doubt about it. So let's see here. We got any objectives we got to worry about now? We finished those up this morning. Grabbing the energy on Baxos. Let's take a look at the roster and see if we can do something about. You know what? Yeah, let's just throw it all into Domino and let Corvus sit for the minute. She's going to be way on down here. Not quite at the bottom, it looks like. Where is she at? She has to be at the bottom. Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay. She's so black and white, she looked like a character that I didn't have. Right? Come on. Does that look at that. She looks just like they're all washed out with no color. Look at that. I can be forgiven for that, right? Unless I have old eyes. I didn't see that. All right, so anyway, let's start off by, let's see how much gold is it going to take us. I haven't done this in a bit. 1.3 million to take her straight to 60. Let's do that. All right. 1900 is not anything to write home about, but let's start equipping gear, because that is going to change it drastically. 2900. Marching there slowly. I'm grabbing free stuff on Baxos. Alright. So, pretty sure we're going to be able to take her really all the way up. I mean, I might be short somewhere in there. In which case, we'll go ahead and we'll spend that energy on her. And I'm pretty confident I will be able to max her abilities pretty easily. Last I looked, I had plenty of ability mats. I mean, not max. I'm not going to put any T4s in her, but 6664. I mean, I might put T4s in her. We'll see. But it looked to me like I want to put some T4s in Deadpool's passive. Is what it looked like to me. If you got Deadpool's passive maxed out, he resurrects 100% of the time with 80% health if Domino is an ally. That's insane. It's very much like the shield medic / Coulson mechanic, but better. I mean, the function is the same to the enemy player. Basically, you have to kill the one before the other, but just better. Alright, so it looks like we are going to have to expend a little energy to get past this tier 9. I'm wondering what it is that she's run me out of. Possibly Catalyst. Maybe, man. No, it's Mutant Gear. It's Mutant Gear. Now, the one advantage for me how close am I here? I'm only 9 away. I'm on both. I want my cake and eat it too. Yeah. I like cake. So, here we go. Back to the roster. Alright, so what we're going to do then, so long as it's reasonable, only 4 of those for $5 I can get 15, so I'm going to roll through that. I have so much tier 4 gear to farm that can't be bought for a $5 offer. Not now, not ever. That I just want to. I think that I'm going to go this route. Yeah, in fact, that one $5 offer, I got the whole thing, that whole shebang. That was really the only thing I was lacking. We'll probably have to revisit now. Let's see what we're short on now. Same thing, is it? Pretty much the same thing, yeah. Alright, so we'll do the 5s. I'm just going to go ahead and get the next one now. I didn't realize I was this short on mutant gear. I can't remember, I mean, Were any of the Black Order mutants? This is really about all I've been spending shit on lately. I don't believe they were. Consistently the same thing. Getting there. Consistently the same thing. You can get 30 of them there for 15. So wait a minute, I'm probably, yeah, that's the way I need to go. I can get 30 of them here for 15. Okay. That's better than 10 for 15. Or 15 for 10, I guess is a better way to say it. We'll see if that will carry the load. Looks like level needs a little adjustment here. I ain't got that kind of gold. But that will get us up a gear tier to 12. Man, now I got to make a decision. Is do I stick with the characters that I'm going to take in Dark Dimension 3? Or do I invest in this new team with my tier 4s? Which are a very limited resource right now. Let's go ahead and jack her abilities up while I consider it. Did what? I did not click that. I did not click that. That's terrible. That's a damn travesty is what that was. Gobbled up all my T4s on a basic. On a bad basic. Well, not a bad basic, but just more damage. I wouldn't usually put T4s into something as simple as more damage on most tunes. Maddening. Alright, so 38K. Decent enough start. Not really good enough to really make a dent on the content I'm doing. But That's a good foundation to build off of when her event begins. I'm going to keep trying to pull better red stars on her. 2, that's terrible. That's terrible. Ugh. Something tickling me. Alright. That's awful. That is terrible. Alright, we'll come back to her after we give Corvus his due. Because that guy's been waiting a while to get to gear tier 14. And he'll be my first 7 red star character that I get to gear tier 14. So we're going to have to just see about, can we get close. That put us pretty close. There we are. Oh, I'm short on mini uniques. I need Alpha Flight. Ah, man. Alright then. Alright then. You know what that means. I'll show you what that means. We're going to roll out the red carpet for Domino's, what that means. And honestly, gear at 12, right? Going from 12 to 13 is such small amounts, right? Like 2 catalysts, right? And then going from 13 to 14 is like, you need 300, you know? Like, I mean, it's just, it's barely comparable at all. Barely comparable at all. So I can tell you one thing else we're going to do. Is we're going to go ahead and we're going to level her out. Oh, look at this. That's right. I forgot about we picked a new character up so we get really cheap offers. So now this is a really good rate on gold, right? Now we'll go ahead and we'll pick these up. We'll get her finished out. We're not going to, of course, we're not going to bother buying the T3 ability mats because, you know, we got that. But we are going to pick this gold up. Still want to save the energy till morning. Hello. Well, that makes up for that terrible mistake that I just made. Well, I mean, not entirely. Not at all, really, but still. I'm still kind of leaning toward buying a T4 on Maw. But his ultimate in particular for the speed manipulation bonuses. But then again, it's the speed manipulation is kind of why you know, I want to put points into X-Force as well, since they are a strong speed manipulation team, quite possibly the strongest we've seen. It's fairly exciting seeing the video on them and looking at the kits. Kind of odd, but okay. Let's see here. That's about all we want here. All right, good. Good. You know what? I'm going to buy these shitty offers right here. Don't ever do this. I'm desperate. I might have a gambling problem. Never do this. And my alliance mates are fucking with me. That's nice. I mean, I didn't need the 4-star cap, but just getting that many Elite Fours is nice. So we got at least one coming. Yeah, well, we got one coming. What am I saying? We got one coming. But man, we're inching. I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get an Elite 5, and hopefully we'll get a Domino out of it. Got us the Elite 5. So here's where we need some luck. Here's where we need some luck. Hopefully we're going to see a gold orb pop out of this sucker. All right? Cross your fingers out there, guys. We're going to see a gold orb pop out of this. Now we did. Okay. Fuck. Well, at least it's a duplicate. Gets me a little closer to an Elite 6. I've only opened, I mean, it got me really close to an Elite 6. Like one more of those, I think, and I'm there. Here's the thing. I've only opened one Elite 6, I think, maybe two, in all the time I played. I believe I got a 6 out of the first one, but the last one I got, the last couple I'm pretty sure I pulled were dupes. It's so slow to get them too, right? So I think I pulled one dupe, in fact, and I got 700 shards out of it. It's only 2,500 to get this Elite 7. I can't even imagine opening an Elite 7 orb. I'm 2 years I've been playing this game, and I've bought probably 90% of all Red Star offers, if you don't count the 90, if you don't count the one for cores. That's a pretty bad exchange rate. And I haven't opened one of these. I've only got 700 shards out of the 2,500 needed. Can you imagine opening an Elite 7? Just a guaranteed 7 stars. So then you're just basically like, which character do I get at massive levels? Right. So let's open our gold so we can go ahead and level her up. I'm going to crack a joke here. All right. So, all right, we got a little more gold. It's not enough. That's not enough to get her where I want her. So, remember that one I looked at earlier and almost got? Where you at? Where you at? I know you're in there. Did you just disappear on me? He just disappeared on me. I let it time out, maybe. There was for sure. There was for sure 400k gold for like 25 bucks, wasn't there? Did I imagine that? Did I imagine that? How is that possible? You're killing me, game. You're killing me, game. All right. We can get 70. I can live with that for now. May not leave me enough gold to equip anything. Chew on that, Animagus. She's only 44 though. It's not like massive. It's really not massive at all. The low star rank kind of negates her as useful at higher levels, But we're still going to use her to blitz here in a little while. And we're, like I say, it's a foundation. Most of the time, I'm able to 7-star characters when they have an event like she's going to have, just by like laying a foundation like this. And then I do the same thing with the event energy that I do with normal energy, which is to say I buy the cheap ones every day, and I put my cores toward energy. And so I'll buy the 50s and the 100s for regular energy, and then I'll buy the 50s and the 100s for the event energy. And usually by the end of the event, I'm 6 or 7 stars, which is, I can live with that. I can live with that. Then I like to get to 6 stars and kind of let orbs and what have you finish it out anyway. So, because there's always another character to be working on. That put us to the end of High Roller, which is going to give us some more stuff. Thank you. All right. What do we got now? What is this? Oh, that's right. Milestone orbs. Yeah. And one Ultimus. My revolving door Ultimus orbs. Man, it's like, pick them up, get more Ultimus orbs. Don't need none of it. Pick them up, get more Ultimus orbs. Just bleh. First whale problems. I can't believe the 2-star is the best I got on the luckiest character in the game. What I mean, come on. It's a character about luck. That's their whole shtick. What the F is this S, man? Alright, so yeah, we're done there. Got 153 energy still to spend. We could see if we can. I don't have enough gold to level, but maybe doing some there we go. Maybe that'll get me there. No, still not enough gold. But always need, like I say, look, it's 300 freaking 300 freaking basic catalysts for everything. For everything. And now that we got her to 13, we're into super expensive land. Really, I don't even know if she needs more gear. I think she just needs more stars. If I'm being honest, right? But we'll get there. We will certainly get there. Because, I mean, like I say, the events always strike me as some of the easiest ones to do. I feel like a lot of people are going to have a good a lot of people are going to have a good domino before long. So let's take another look at the war. See how the Mortys are doing. I need to get in there and start throwing my weight around. So I need to see some big teams. You know, that Coulson's big enough. I can do that. So everything's loading in because of just, you know, patch. We all just did the patch. So we are attacking a Fury Shield, about 320k. I have several counters for that. I got the 400k Brotherhood, but that seems a bit high. What's going on? I think my 380k, 390k Supernatural is my best bet here. My little whale buddy picking up domino too. It's funny to watch those guys argue at work about accusing the other of spending money. And I'm like, you're both spending money. Like, I can just look at your roster and tell that. Like, it's not even worth arguing about that. All right, so let's see how many of our characters they kill. Hopefully just one. Certainly not that one. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna run the motorcycle through here and make all these people bleed. We're gonna. I can't believe I hurt somebody bad enough to. Oh, it was this damn summon. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're actually not gonna use the ultimate on him. Then we're gonna pop him one and then get rid of that, and then we're gonna drop his taunt. Hopefully, yes. Okay. We're gonna ability block. I mean, excuse me. We're gonna heal blocks. That's important. Now, oh man, he taunted again. For real, dude. For real, dude. All right, fine. You can have the hammer. Now we throw some blinds in. That's bad. That's really bad. I think we might at least do enough to where somebody else has an easy time taking these guys down, but that is a bad sign. We got medics, so that's good. I need to get Coulson down now here before he kills the shit out of people. Alright, let's see here. I need to get Nick going too. He's only going to heal and summon. So I'm going to actually change my mind and go that way. And perhaps a combination of negative status effects and Elsa's prodigious damage can bail us out of this. We're gonna blind Coulson. We're gonna stun Coulson even better. Alright, so then we're going to lay the hammer on him. Alright. Oh, love it. We might pull this off, which is unusual. Usually if you lose Doctor Strange and don't get to res the characters that are, like I just lost Wanda right off the bat. Like this was a 5v4 right off the bat. Luckily, I mean, if this hadn't been a big punch down, this would not have worked, right? And this is why I say that this team can be spotty, because bad RNG can screw you with these guys. And if Doctor Strange takes a bite on the front, you kind of want people to die on the front, but it's like you got a 1 in 5 chance that you get screwed is essentially what's going down there. Alright, so we got 318k defenders, and maybe I can attack. Maybe. What does my Sinister 6 look like right now? Sinister, I mean, it's a 100k punch down pretty much. Well, 80k. Thereabouts. But it's getting pretty late. We have not got into the principal rooms yet. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out the way. Clear this robot for the Mortys. I'm not going to worry about the 250k Asgard. Y'all going to have to take care of that for sure. But, hello, if you just joined us, my name's Vac. We're playing some Marvel Strike Force. Right now, we're prosecuting the war for the Mortytown Locos. And the name of the game here is going to be kill Danny Rand, pretty much. Which, I mean, after watching that show, a lot of people wanted to do. Throw down some heal blocks. That's pretty much ball game. Oh, I love this one. Blah 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 blah. That's actually a pretty fun ultimate. That's one of my favorite animations. I know somebody asked me in stream the other day. I think Twerk. What my favorite animations were. That's not my very favorite. One or two comes to mind over it, but yeah, that Green Goblin ultimate is pretty fun, and actually not bad damage. Not bad damage at all. I mean, it's pretty decent damage on that entire Sinister 6 team. All right, let's see here. 371,000. Okay. It's not exactly a BKT. I mean, technically it's a BKT because it's just Minerva and a bunch of, but still, that's a little bit of a variation. It's more of a tech team than anything. So let's see here. What do we got for that? 371K. We're probably punching down no matter what we do. But how about Harry? How about Fantastic Four? If they don't just jump Johnny right off the bat, we might be all right. We'll probably be all right. May not be the best team for them. Let's look around. How about AIM? Right, even if they kill somebody, it ain't gonna matter much with AIM. Let's do AIM. Because they're going to get those two big hitters right off the bat. There we go. Makes it more of a 50K punch down. We'll have resurrection ability. It almost sounded like my door. Hang on one second. Thank you for humoring me. I must be losing my fucking mind. So, all right, let's get back to it. I think AIM is probably going to be the best choice for this team. Like I say, if they come out and hit me with the Rocket Raccoon, they're going to hit me with the Rocket Raccoon and Star-Lord combo. So then the real question is, do they both hit the same character? And if they do, which character is it, right? The only way that's going to screw me here is if they both hit the same character and that character signed to Supreme. And even then, I think I might weather it. We'll see how this goes. So I want to get rid of Minerva as fast as possible. And oh, good God! Oh, thank God! They hit two different characters, so we're gonna weather the storm, right? All right, that's the RNG of the game, man. You know, you're just weighing the odds. So yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything but hit the tree man, Mr. Groot. And oh, thank God, man! I was worried she wouldn't survive that. All right, let's see now. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to put a slow on Rocket. And good God, we're so in danger right now. I need a taunt badly. And there it is. And a heal. And then we need to get Miss Minerva out of here as quick as possible. Keep her stunned. Don't let her do nothing. Bye-bye. All right, so that's probably a ball game right there. That was close for a minute there. But, you know, we're looking pretty good now. So let's get rid of their major DPS. So they really have no teeth left at this point. And then we'll get Star-Lord just because he's freaking annoying and, you know, he's going to feed energy. And I don't want to get blinded. Right? Not that it matters with this team because the tank will clear the blinds. But, you know, it's all over now but the crying. Bye-bye. Moving on up. Moving on out. So that leaves a 254K. Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. Not with back. That's too big of a punch down for me to even think about. So, yeah, sorry. checking private messages. I'm going to pull up OBS here, and we will swap over and have a look-see at my other window so that you can see my free-to-play account that I play on the side. It was never really my intention to set out to play 2 accounts. I actually, just started this game with my brother. And when COVID-19 hit, he really, it did a number on his playtime. And he's pretty successful raid player right now. That game Raid, he's in the end game of that, and he was kind of burned out on this. So I just picked up the slack, and we didn't have anybody to fill that slot in the alliance, and recruiting was difficult at that moment. So I just started playing it, and for me, it's been very instructive. Seeing basically what that free-to-play life's all about, so that when I give people advice, I have a little better idea of what I'm talking about, and I'm not just a whale spewing shit, basically. So yeah, okay, I think we're on Baxos now, and we're gonna look into, can we beat this team with his really the only good team he's got left. Which is, not to impugn his brawler team or some of these others, but this 350k BKT is really the best beef that he's sitting on now at this point. Everything else is basically just going to be to drop, drop boosts and shit like that. So, and we certainly, I don't try to waste any energy. I throw him in there to do all of that. Even if there's no boost to drop, I'll just throw him in there to try to eat up a couple of hard ultimates on a team that's tough to take. So anyway, let's see if we can overpower these Asgardians in the opening moments. If I can get lucky and do enough burst damage to kill one of them, hopefully Thor, then we got a pretty good chance at this. All right. So we'll turn the speed up here. All right. I'm very glad that they chose to open on Groot. That is a huge plus. All right. So that really helped. So what we're going to do is I could go straight at Hela. She doesn't have the defensive bonus. I would rather hit Thor. But Hela is definitely more doable. We're going to try it. Nah, she's gonna stealth up. Okay, that hurt a lot. Oh, but she's back out. Well, let's see if we can. Man, we're gonna have Thor up our jackhole in a second here. Yeah, I'm gonna not worry about that damage for right now. I'm gonna look to blind. Oh, this is not good. Bad things are happening. All right, so let's get him back out here. Oh, Heimdall. Go easy on us. No, Thor. Okay. It's not going well. I'm not going to lie. It's not going well. But at the very least, we're going to eat up. Here is what we need right here. Okay. And then next turn, we'll cleanse. Let's go ahead and, since he's close to dying anyway, let's just get as much damage as we can out of him. This is going to be, we need this. There we go. Now Thor's about to go ape shit. Yep, kill half of us. All right, cool. Not half of us, just one of us. We might win this after all. I knew it the whole time. I knew it the whole fucking time. Oh, what are you talking about? All right, so we don't even need the help, but let's throw all that in there. Thor's gonna get mad about it, but he's not quite full up on speed yet. I'll do that. What are you gonna do that for? So let's get the little guy back out here. Oh, Thor. Why you gotta do me like that, Thor? I pretty much always favor using Groot's special ability. It is pretty much the biggest reason. That and his synergies with Rocket is his biggest reason for being here. If there's a lot of troublesome or problematic debuffs on the team, then then I'll use the ultimate. I don't worry about it as much for the healing. It's not really that much healing, but it will clear negative, debuffs. And what's nice about it, but really, like, it won't clear stuns a lot of the time. I don't think it clears stuns at all, but it will get rid of, like, blinds and things like that. So those are the situations that I'll use it. It's like I don't really need it here. I'd rather have the damage. So I'm just going to go straight at Thor. Boom. It's a pretty good single target basic attack that Groot has. And then we'll be able to finish off the man here, and there you go. All right. Good job, Baxos. Free to play. Free to play strong. It's not a terrible account. Not a terrible account at all. All right. So, now we finally get a look at the fucking cargo bay. Okay, these guys are getting tricksy. That's what's going on here. All right. So that means that there's something up there. We probably want the ones up top, not the ones down below. But that actually works out. We'll just ignore it. So if this is indicating our next course of action, then that means that our next course of action is to clear engineering, which, because that's a buff that I actually value pretty highly. It's difficult to clear, and we were going to come back toward the end of when we backfill later in the match, we're going to clear that anyway. So let's clear it now to get rid of that defense up, so that we can get a look into those two outside rooms there. Because if cargo bay's down below there, then most likely, then on the other side is that other shit room. I don't know why they would do that. They're probably got some pretty beefy tunes up in those rooms, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to get to the bottom of this mystery for sure. And we're going to do that by clearing engineering. So there you go. We're not going to do it with Baxos, however. Right? So we're going to swap back over to VAC. Let me pull up OBS, which is the online broadcasting system network, something like that. I don't know. It's a program that people use for streaming, if you're not familiar with it. There we go, and now we're back on VAC. And let's see here. There was a team roughly. Oh wait, wrong room. Okay. I could easily clear that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and make a call out for those that are not, in the stream. Let's see here. Just so everybody knows what they're doing. It's all about focus fire. So let's see what I got. Maybe I'll use that. We can use Fantastic Four on these guys. Maybe can even use brawlers. Maybe. Nah, it's gonna start off. Yeah. Let's just go with Fantastic Four. We're gonna need to bang on Drax for a while. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna have to persist through this troublesome tank. Alright, that sucks that they stun Sue, but we can roll with that. I think at this point I don't think they're they've used their big hitters on us now, right? So probably not going to kill us before she can get a barrier up. So we'll keep working on Drax and try to burst him down before he can heal himself or he can be healed by Mantis. And man, I think a basic attack is going to finish this guy off. We're gonna risk it. See you bye. All right, cool. Then yeah, let's go ahead and let's burst Rocket down, and then we'll do Mantis next. No, Rocket. No. That didn't even hurt that bad. I mean, the suit's pretty roughed up. We need to get those barriers up pretty quick. And maybe she'll get a turn at some point here. Hey, there we go. There we go. Alright, now let's get Mantis out of here, because she's, well, you know what, stun might be good enough. Let's get Star-Lord out of here. There we go. And now let's draw pretty pictures with fire. There we go. Yeah. Okay, easy peasy. One less roadblock in our path. Okay. So here's the plan. We're going to clear engineering. And if, as I'm starting to suspect, the two rooms adjacent to it, if one of them is med bay, then that's probably, I mean, unless they got some, crazy stupid guy in there that we can't take, which is unlikely, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to go take med bay. Then we're going to peel back to barracks and take barracks. Then we'll do bridge and then reactor. Which, if reactor's not shown after this, then we know reactor's in the bottom right. So we know where reactor is. So that's basically going to be the path. We're doing engineering, we're doing med bay, we're doing barracks, and then we're going to do bridge, then we're going to do reactor. After that, if we still got any juice left, we'll backfill flight deck 2. That pretty much is going to be the path that we're taking here today. And just so you can visualize that, because I'm looking at the other screen, my apologies. So we're going to take out engineering. That should open up these rooms on either side. One of them likely will be med bay. It's a possibility this down here is going to be med bay. And we'll roll on the order. But those are the rooms we're going to take. We're going to take engineering. We're going to take barracks. We're going to take med bay. We're going to take bridge. And we're going to take reactor. And then after all of those, we'll take flight deck 2. And then if we're still going after that, then we'll do armory to slow down their attacks. But I don't really prioritize that when it's high. The main thing we want to do, they really have a lot more beef on defense than us. Just about everybody we face in Gold 2 does. So we want to be sure that we lower their defensive strength and get their big point rooms. And what we're gambling on is that they're not going to take ours. That they're going to hit bridge, that they're going to hit reactor, that they're going to spend so much on the rooms that they go through to get to those rooms that they end up falling short. Right? If we can take their bridge, they can't take our bridge. That right there is a huge advantage. That's essentially our strategy. That's what we do. We focus and we try to get up a bridge on them, essentially, and it works pretty well. Most of our victories. That's pretty well what happened. So, like one time, I think somebody's dropped bridge and then we beat them anyway. Maybe twice. Alright, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to do any more damage on back over here, especially since it seems like the game just froze up. It does look like the game froze up. And I gotta tell you, that's a real bummer, man. But it's pretty easy to fix. We weren't in the middle of anything that we didn't lose any energy, nothing. There's no hurt, there's no harm. We just lost a few seconds. Not a big deal. So while we have a few seconds, how about we do this? Hey, look over there! Did you see that? You didn't see that? Man, that was crazy. Oh shit, I think I got COVID. Oh man. Yeah, I got COVID hard. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're good. So we're almost loaded in. Here we go. Okay. Hello and welcome to those of you just joining us. My name is Vac and we're playing some Marvel Strike Force. I'm a 10 million total collection power player. I'm the leader of the Mortytown Locos Alliance. A fine group of Mortys, I can tell you that. And we're playing some Marvel Strike Force here. It's kind of my evening session. The highlight of which I'm sure is going to be the fact that I'm picking up Domino. We're going to use her. We're going to test her out in some blitz here in a minute. Let's see here. Should I or do I need to? Nah. I'm content to sit at third on arena for right now. Might even be time to do those blitz matches. But let's take a look at raid. We're probably getting close to 50 energy. Getting close. Let's do something else and then we'll come back to it. And that something else is going to be that blitz. Let's have a look. What we're going to do is try to build ourselves a. We're probably going to get our ass kicked because we're in tier 7, but let's see how it does. We're gonna build ourselves kind of a proto X-Force team. Let's see how that goes, huh? So I haven't even, shoot. I have not used some of these characters in a long time. I'm not quite sure just how far down this list I'm going to have to go to get to them. But Cable, time-traveling mutant, and then I know Deadpool's down here somewhere. He's way down here now. Cable jumped ahead of him because we pulled that 5 red stars on him earlier. Where are you at, DP? Did I miss him? There he is, all the way down here at 66. Poor Deadpool. All right, let's see here. This is a team that did need to happen. My only regret is they didn't put Brad Pitt in as the Vanisher or whatever. All right, let's see. Domino, where you at? There she is. Okay, now who do we pair with them? Anybody have any suggestions that you'd like to see? What mutants do we not utilize enough? We could just put a couple of X-Men with them. But I don't want to go crazy, right? I feel like if we throw Phoenix on this team, we're not really going to get a good look at what these three are all about. So, how about we put them well, let's find them some pretty decent mutants we could stick with them. I don't necessarily know that Brotherhood is a great fit. Oh, we could put Daddy in with his son, right? There we go. And who else makes a good fit? They really don't have a tank, so how about we throw Colossus in there, huh? It seems like a decent composition. You are right, Nate. Storm would have been decent. Let's just roll with this. I kind of like the father being in there with the son, and I do need a tank, so that we're gonna roll with this. Okay, so. Oh, does Storm have an X-Force tag? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh. Okay, then we definitely. Yeah. You know what? Let's just ditch the tank. We'll go all offensive. It's just a 5v5, right? You can get away with not having a tank in a 5v5, right? So let's see here. Who did I lose there? I lost Cyclops. I wanted to put him back in. How far down is he? He's not that far down. I passed him. So many characters, right? Gets a little unwieldy. Even like it'd be nice to sort even in this particular section. Where are you, Cyclops? You were right up here somewhere. There you go, bud. Cyclops, and yeah, we're looking for Storm. Where's Storm? I don't think my Storm's that high up. Where'd it go? We missed her. She's down here somewhere. Storm, come out to play. Is she really below Ultron? I need to work on her. Does she exist? Is Storm a thing? I think that she has vanished into the nethers. I don't think she's a thing anymore. Storm's not in this game. Yeah, I know. I just passed her, right? No, I think it's more likely that Storm has ceased to exist in this game than that I passed her. I just cannot see how that would be possible, that I would just pass her. Did I just do it again? Did I just do it again? Oh, shit. Surely not. Koye, blah, blah, blah. Where's everybody at? I don't think she's this high. How am I not seeing her? Where is my Storm? I'm really bad at this, apparently. 70K. Thank you for that, Nate. Thank you for the hint. I really need to be able to sort, you know? I really need to be able to sort. Where are you, Storm? There she is, right there, right next to Strife. Right above Captain America. Shit. I'm getting old. Alright, so, this actually does look like a fun team, right? This is going to be a lot of damage. Hopefully we're going to get some good, turn bar manipulation. And, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This is at tier 7. And let's test them against... I mean, a straight-up shield team might be a tough ask. Might be a tough ask. Let's see about... here we go. Just rando team right here. Tiny little punch down. They should be able to just walk right through this, right? With relative ease. Hopefully. Right. Even though I know, you know, it's a fairly underpowered Domino, but we're gonna work on her. She's, you know, 44K today, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna be right up in power with all of these guys by the end of that event, and that's really what's important, right? I mean, you're not gonna do so much with a character in 1 or 2 days. It's you know, it's not about getting a lot of use out of them on day one. As Animagus was pointing out to me earlier, it might be useful for me to make a video about her and put it out there, and I can see the sense in that. And I was already sort of thinking that, and I think what I might do is chop up portions of this stream. But here we go. So we've got a kind of a prototype X-Force set up here. In fact, it's, you know, 4 out of 5 X-Force, right? So not bad. We're going to we're just going to throw them at rando blitz team and see how we do. So Domino, her speed is boosted with, I think, the more X-Force that she's with. So we got the ultimate that rebounds around. This will, you know, purge all of our negative effects. And then a lot of crit chance. And an assist. These, I always like basics with an assist, I have to admit. That's always useful. But we're going to go ahead and open things up with the ultimate. And we're going to hopefully rebound chain around and do some good damage. If she's below 50% health, she hits everybody, or at least 5 targets, right? So that's kind of cool. Dodge breaks the chain, but nobody here is, you know, maybe the hand dodges us. I don't know. We'll see. So let's see what she looks like. We're gonna go ahead and turn down to ×1 speed so that we can all get a look at this animation. I think we've probably all seen it in a video or two by now. But let's see what she looks like. The rebounding sniper shot. Oh, I like the wink. Okay. and the disrupt is nice. I didn't really need to disrupt Logan, but it's sort of habit to start a rebound on one end and try to get to the other for me. So, in that spirit, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll start charging up Storm. And then we're going to go ahead and get up to 2 speed till we get back to Domino again. Well, we can show off Deadpool, but these animations haven't changed. Although I bet you haven't watched this one in normal speed in a while. I sure haven't. Alright. Now Scott, you know, my general tactic on using this special, since it puts taunt on 2 people that are not the person you're targeting, it's a great ability to use when they taunted you, and even if they haven't taunted, I like to put it on a tank that I'd like to damage, and roll like that. So in this particular case, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop Crossbones from blowing up necessarily. In fact, I'm pretty sure I won't. But I'm going to go ahead and do some damage to him. Whoa, alright. I definitely haven't watched that one at normal speed in a while. With some sis behind it. Okay, that looked pretty cool. And now, so we've got a taunt on Quake, and it would be nice to get rid of Quake. Although it's feeling like this is going to be a rout at this point. I don't necessarily know that we need to be that efficient. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and throw her up there. I haven't seen this one in slow speed in a while. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well, she dodged that. Alright. So, transfer all negative effects from self and each X-Force ally to Deadpool. Fill the speed bar for Deadpool by 60%. Attack the most injured enemy and all adjacent targets. So I think in this instance, the most injured is going to be, and it'd be nice to put the speed bar onto. Really, we're just going to look at it. I don't think this is necessarily needed at this moment. But I wonder if this is going to go around taunt. I mean, it implies it's going to go around taunt. Oh, yeah, I like this animation too. Hacky sack him with a grenade. Yep, went around the taunt. But then the assist was against the tank, it looked like. I don't know. Alright. So, now we use Deadpool's ability where he goes around taunt. I don't watch that enough. I don't use that character enough, man. I love Deadpool, but he hasn't really been, in the forefront of this game for a while. That was funny. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I don't think I'm gonna charge her up a whole lot more. Let's throw that out there now. A lot of assists. I gotta admit. So now that's probably gonna be the end for Crossbones. Scott likes to yell. So does Bruce. Alright. So now the way this looks like this is going to work now is that you could actually, I mean, I opened with the ultimate just sort of out of habit, but it looks like a way you're going to be able to do this now is to open with a basic and get charged and then follow up with this special and get some pretty good, you'll take off a lot of if not all of the positive effects on an enemy. And what's up, twerp? So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the basic for right now. It's gonna kill him. So we're done with that. But we'll go ahead and spend some. We'll spend some. I got tons of refresh energy, so we're gonna spend some more and test these guys out against some other teams and progressively harder teams. Because that is, after all, the nature of Blitz. So let's see, we got a defenders. We got a kind of a combination. That looks like an arena team, right? And then we got kind of another arena team right there. All right, so not a good one. Not a good one, but still. So I think we'll test them against the base defenders, right? This is a little bit of a punch up. So yeah, we'll kind of get a better sense of what we're gonna do here. I'm getting a little dry, so pardon me for just a couple of minutes. Okay, thank you very much. All this talking is thirsty work. So, not that it really feels like work. I'm playing like I do every night. Okay, so is that a war room open? I want to see a war room open. Keep getting these messages. I think I see. Okay, so let's check these guys out against defenders, shall we? All right, so again, we got a rebound chain here. We're going to put disrupted on whoever we start with. But you know, so I'm not worried about taunt because Luke's going to taunt like 2 turns in. So let's go ahead and none of these guys really self-buff. So let's just go ahead and put the disrupted on Iron Fist and go from there. Let's try this at double speed, shall we? All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll get ourselves a little more charged up. We'll throw out Deadpool's rebound chain. A lot of assists flying around. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna throw them taunts out with yeesh. I'm getting blown up. All right, so I think what we'll do here, as previously mentioned, we're going to basic attack, charge him up, and then throw the special attack out next time. Now these guys are definitely doing more damage to us than that last team. But that last team kind of was a mismatched hodgepodge, you know, collection of crap. And this, of course, is not the final team. Like, this is not an indication of what the X-Force team is going to look like. We're just sort of seeing some X-Force / X-Men characters together and getting an indication of what Domino in particular can do. And you know, don't judge her too harshly because, you know, she is underpowered right now. I mean, you're looking at a 70K Daredevil. She's 40K, right? So, what's up, man? So here we go. Probably need to stop hitting Daredevil and go after Punisher. Cut down on these retributions. Hacky stack still looks good in double speed. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. Who's lowest? I think probably Luke. Yep. There we go. And now Scott is going to demolish everybody. Yeah, close to it. We might all get soloed by JJ. It's a very real possibility. Oh, but I do have this. That's nice. That's going to help. Yeah, we got her. Close fight, though. Close fight. That looked pretty good at double speed. All right, so moving on to something even harder, which is probably going to destroy us, but we'll find out. Let's see now. What do we got? We got a Guardians of the Galaxy. We got... Okay, just kind of random combination. We have another random combination. Let's go ahead and go. We'll go with an established team. Let's try them against Guardians of the Galaxy. So we're picking up some eyeballs. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. If you're new here, my name is Vac. We're playing some Marvel Strike Force. That I'm sure you're aware of. We're checking out this new character, Domino. So yeah, let's go ahead and he's gonna re-taunt on his first turn. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and put the disrupt on him. Build up charges on Storm. Do our little whirly-dirly with Deadpool. Decent assisting. Decent assisting. Now let's get some taunts on some people that matter. There we go. There we go. Although we're so close to killing Drax now. You know, Minerva really, I mean, not Minerva, excuse me. Mantis really is, we're going to go ahead and use a basic here to charge up Cable. Mantis really is a great healer. But she's really a great raid healer. You know, a long, sustained fight against NPCs. She does great. In a 5v5, particularly against an actual player, she can be bursted. You know, you can kind of outdo her healing. You can outburst her healing. And also, okay, we're going to go ahead and attack Gamora here. And also, you know, she just, she can be bursted down herself fairly easy. You know, now when you're facing, you know, when you're in a raid facing a bunch of enemies, they don't do that, right? Or if they do, it's a complete fucking accident, right? They don't do it on purpose, but a player does. So, yeah, she just doesn't work out as well on these 5v5 fights. And the same goes double for Night Nurse, right? Alright, so anyway. Now in this case, Groot's kind of tanky and a little bit of a hassle to take down on his own. So we're going to swap over. And since she's already about half health, we're going to go ahead and try to overwhelm her before she can heal herself, which didn't take long. So, all right. So even though that defender squad was weaker, we're taking this Guardians way easier. Now that could just been we got some good RNG. You know, we don't know. No further testing is required. And it's not like this is the entire X-Force team that we're talking about getting down the road. It's not, right? We're just sort of getting a look at it's a decent team. It's a pretty decent team, and how they interface together. 3 of these people are going to be on that X-Force team, and it's, you know, it's possible that some people may even sub in Storm at times, but you know, maybe during raids because she can build up that energy. So let's see now. What do we got now? We got a supernatural that's missing Who's that missing? No, Doctor Strange is there. Who's that missing? That's missing Elsa. That's missing an Elsa Bloodstone. So they swapped in Sinister for Elsa. But other than that, that's a pretty good team, to be honest. That's a pretty good team. So we'll face them and see how we do. All right, so let's see now. Tough decision. There's a lot of good targets here. Every one of these people would be my first target in certain situations. So let's just go ahead and start with Ghost Rider, because if we kill anybody else, Ghost Rider's going to shellac us. All right. So here's where we might find some use by we can take everybody's negative effects and put them onto Deadpool, because even if Deadpool dies, I don't have the T4 on him, so that's a lie. But if I can get the T4 on him, even if Deadpool dies, he comes back 100% of the time with 80% health. Pretty impressive. I was shocked to see that number myself. So anyway, let's start building up some charges on Storm. Oh man, they actually managed to pull off the combo without. That's pretty impressive. All right, so that was devastating. We're not dead yet, but that's not good. We're gonna take all that hopefully and put that on Deadpool and let him die, because even without the tier 7, he has a chance to come back, right? That did shockingly low damage. There's no tank here to worry about, so we'll actually do Sinister. No. Yeah, we'll do Morto. Who does he get? He got Deadpool. All right. So, well, I don't know if he's going to live the next turn, but we'll go ahead and we will charge up Cable. Who did we lose? Yep. Okay. It's not good. Things are looking bad. Things are happening. Oh, there went Domino. She's a little squishy, right? She's underpowered for this, right? She's in a team full of 60, 70, and 80 Ks, and she's only 40. We're fucked. We're not winning this, right? So we're gonna go ahead and quit this battle. Retreat out. We'll hold on to the same level of blitz that we're in, and see what we come up with on the matchmaking next. We can test them against Black Order. How about that? That looks pretty interesting. Oh, we're up to 50 charges. I got 50,000, so we're good, but we're not going to do this forever. So, let's see now. We do need to get on our raid. I'm not quite to 50 yet, so I'm kind of letting some energy build up. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do the Black Order. I'm going to stand up. I'm kind of getting a little stiff sitting here. All right. So this always requires a little readjustment, so give me just a second. The monitor tilt is always wrong, and I'm cutting off half my head. All right, so we just get her up there. Yeah, look good, I like it good enough. So moving on. All right, so let's see what we can do with this Black Order team. All right, they've already had their little opening shot. We're not dead yet, so that's a good start. There's no taunt. They don't. Oh, I get it. This is not a Black Order team. This is a damn hybrid. All right, how did I miss that? All right, so let's work on Sinister. We'll get Corvus in the mix. Corvus is probably the highest damage, easiest to kill. That's probably what we want to do. So Thanos is actually a tank in this instance. He's not empowered. I don't like that offensed up Corvus there, so let's definitely throw some damage on him and Sinister. All right. So like I say, I like to point this ability at a tank, and then so I can taunt those two guys that I want to be attacking. There we go. All right. Except Corvus just stealthed on me, so we'll charge up Cable. He will clone Cable. All right, all right. We're getting slack. We might want to lose down a little bit. We're in a pretty high rank of blitz, you know, for this kind of mismatched team. You know, this is not a team yet. We're just sort of trying to highlight the character. So yeah, let me see now. We're gonna be going after Thanos. So we're gonna roll back some speed bar. Hopefully I don't think this goes through stealth. Yeah, it doesn't. So he's gonna take down that clone because the clone has the least hit points. Would have been nice to finish off Corvus there. So she's about dead. She's only got one charge, but she's nearly dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here, and she's not gonna kill Corvus, but hopefully, she did a little bit. She did a pip or two, and hopefully that'll be enough for him to die from this. Mission accomplished. Still think we're gonna lose, but we're gonna give it our best. Yeah. Oh man, we're falling apart. Yeesh. A little sick gun action. Yeesh. No, it's not going well. It's not going well. We're gonna go ahead and lose, right? I don't care about this blitz. I'm not trying to score high on this blitz. We're just testing. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lose. That'll fall back to 7-1, you know, and we'll see what we do from there. I'll keep spending until it goes from 50 up, and then after that, we're done for the day on this. We'll move on to raids. It's getting pretty late anyway, 10:45 my time. So let's see now. Wakanda, hybrid team, hybrid Ultron, power armor team. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Let me see. Who did he swap in for? Yeah, for the 5th. He doesn't have Ironheart, I guess. Yeah, it's a pretty good team. It's a pretty good team. So let's just try the Wakanda. What do you say? Let's just try the Wakanda. We'll see what that matchup looks like. Hey, what's over there? Look at that. Oh my God, do you see that? That's crazy. What? How's that even possible? Man, did you guys see that? Holy shit. This and they just ran through, and it's okay. It's whatever. So, I'm kind of scared of the already beefed up Black Panther. So we're just going to go ahead and start laying into him. Give him the disrupt. We'll start charging up Storm. Okay, we're going to put this on M'Baku, so there we go. All right. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well. Getting late, getting sloppy. Should have gone with the basic. Put a charge on him first. Could have stripped all those buffs off of her. And there goes Domino. Kind of think I should have brought Peter, guys. I kind of think I should have brought a tank. I got all these squishies, and they're just not doing enough damage to take these teams down. So they kind of need a tank to hide behind. So yeah, this is not working out well. So we'll do a little play testing tomorrow, and we'll try a different configuration. We'll go ahead and finish off Black Panther. I don't think it's going to matter a lot either way. I hadn't seen that in a while. I don't use cable a lot. That was pretty cool. I remember that now, but I hadn't seen that. I think at first I was like, what the? I was all confussed. Get it, Scott. Alright, she's fairly decently charged. Yeah, that's okay. We may win this shit. I knew it the whole time. I knew it the whole time. I never doubted it for a second. I never doubted it for a second. Resisted that shit? Come on. I knew it the whole time. Okay. So she has her uses. She's not really shining like a shining star here today. Man, she looks so black and white. She's not really shining like a shining star here today. But she's 3 stars. She's 3 stars, right? I mean, this is just the foundation right now what this character is going to be in just a short amount of time. Hopefully, right? So, we're still at 50, so let's find ourselves another opponent. We got kind of a hybrid X-Men, X-Force. We got, that's a weird combo. Let's try another Defenders. I want to see if this turns out as poorly. This is about the same match. It might even be the same guy. I don't pay attention to the names. But this is about the same matchup that we had against that last Defenders team, where it was just like a small punch up, you know, less than 10K. So let's see how we do here. I want to recreate that and see if that comes out much the same, because they really did do a number on us. I want to watch this one in single speed again. I felt like we all deserved a wink. Oh, that was a sweet looking dodge. You see that? That was sweet. Came off her feet, did a pirouette. Respect. That's a nice animation. All right. Alright, so I'm going to start on this end. Nah, let's just go straight at Iron Fist. Son of Kunlun! That worked out well. I really wanted to roll toward Punisher. Alright. Hopefully I'll get a taunt on Punisher. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Feeling good about it now. Feeling good about it now. Okay, so now we're going to get used to this. Now on Cable, what you want to do is instead of using that special, if he's not charged, use the basic instead, then use the special. So we're going to charge up, and then when we do use that special, we can strip all the buffs off the person we're attacking. All right. So now we can use it and strip that defense up or what have you, or we can just hold it for now and use it to strip a taunt here in a minute, and we can just see if we can kill him with this. Well, I know we can kill him with this. We might even be able to flat out kill Daredevil. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll make short work of him with that. All right, and then this ought to put him on Daredevil right here. Ooh, nice dodge, nice dodge. All right, so now we're still charged up. We still have the special, and that's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to, of course, roll back our speed bar because that's just what the fuck Cable does, and even more so now. And in addition, it's going to clear all kind of positive effects from everybody it hits, positive and the primary and secondary targets. So let's throw that right at Daredevil in the middle, right? And let's see if we can't strip these defense ups, and let's see how that looks. Love the grin on his face. Here comes a domino assist. Oh, a thrown dagger. Dig it. Dig it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let's back up to number 2. Speed. And yeah, let's just hit Jessica Jones. And we don't have any negative effects to move over to Deadpool really, but let's see. If that doesn't have any effect on the speed component, correct? I mean, we're gonna attack the most injured enemy, but yeah, this should fill Deadpool's speed bar. So we'll see how this goes. We're not gonna even worry about the debuffs thing. Yeah, that filled the speed bar. Okay. As there's no debuffs these two are gonna put on us really. Charge him up. There we go. The 2-gun mojo. Big guy's still standing, of course. Probably waited too long to use that. All right. Basic attack gets got 2 assists, right? Shit. Okay. Yeah. I think there's potential in the character. I really think the team looks like it has potential, and that's a decent place to be in, right? It looks like, to me, I was kind of like lukewarm, and am I really even gonna go after these characters? Because I've got so many war offense teams, right? Like I only need 12, right? What's one? I only need the 12. But this looks like a chance to upgrade one of them. Having a look at everything, so we'll get a better idea as more characters come out in the future, and within a short period of time, we're gonna have Domino to a more appreciable level, and we'll get a better idea of what she's all about once we get her up to around 5-6 stars, and especially once I can pull some more reds on her, because that's terrible. That's terrible. I mean, we pulled other good things, right? But we bought $100 worth of Red Star orbs, and with the intention of trying to get that character. And what did we get? We got 2 Red Stars. This is a pretty abysmal performance. We got to 5 Red Stars on Cable, which is topical because that's the team that's being built here. And he probably looks like he's still a little better character than Domino as well. But Deadpool looks like there's really going to be a standout in this. I mean, really, they're all good. They look like a team built around speed. You just couldn't ask for any better than that. That's usually a dominating characteristic in these games. So anyway, yeah, let's roll on to. I'm going to have a look at the war over here on the other side of the screen. We got a 230K Merc team in the way. Which is difficult, I realize. Yeah, that's difficult for people to take there. Okay, we'll do the raids, and then we'll come back and look. And if those guys are still hanging out there in the way, then we'll clear them. So, okay, doing raids. All right. Let's get both these guys ready. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll do the Gamma Raid first, since we're capped on that energy. All right, so it looks like the place to be here is going to be Strike Team 2. Fewest members, got a low percentage done. So we got Murr up the middle. We got Koza on the left flank. So I'm going to take me and Baxos down the right wing, and we'll take out these 2 lanes. So we're Join-a-Rooney and Join-a-Rooney. All right. And let's see here. Then we got 2 lanes going up this side. It's an Avengers and Spider-Verse lane and an Avengers and Guardians lane. And I don't think anybody has an Avengers team that could really clear all this shit. Like, it's kind of a joke to me, to be really honest. So, I mean, I'm sure some people do, but like, what, 50 people in the fucking game, right? Like, there's thousands and thousands of people playing this game and doing this raid. So we're gonna go with Vac down the Spider-Verse side, because that Spider-Verse symbiote team is just fantastic, and make short work of all of this, and that's what we're looking for. And also, it's another team that I can just fire and forget, hit play, forget about. There's almost never a mishap. It's rare enough that when it happens, it doesn't even really barely bother you, you know. So anyway, and that way I can send Baxos down the other lane. He's got a decent Guardians team, you know. He can roll with that. Most accounts have got at least 250K plus Guardians of the Galaxy team, which is pretty much what you need to clear this, to clear at least the first half of this lane. So I'm going to skip through that. I mean, I would like to open up on Black Widow, but since I can't, I'm going to open up on Thor. It's got a nice central position for us to. Well, we're not going to get the spread buffs because it's the first node, and everybody's going to go down like a chump. So never mind that. We're going to strategy to the win, kick their ass. Okay, and hopefully we can pull the same thing off over here with Baxos. So we put him on autoplay, and then I'll tend the big guy over here. Definitely always want to be hitting symbiotes for the most part, right? I think I'd rather get Wanda. With that symbiotes, the hell, they're all dead anyway. Tactics to the wind. Get them, boys. Oh, I see the problem. We're still on double speed. Let's kick that into gear. Let's kick that into gear. So what have I found effective against mercs in war? When you throw that word effective in there, I kind of think nothing, right? I kind of think nothing. I mean, the obvious answers, right? I mean, Inhumans are just stomping everybody at the moment. I'm sure I haven't tested X-Men, but I'm sure they can do a pretty decent job as well. I've punched down and gotten them with like Fantastic Four and AIM. AIM in particular, I think, it is a team that can recover. If in their initial burst they kill a character to, again, as long as it's not Scientist Supreme, you can weather that storm. But it's tricky, man. There's no surefire. Like you can say, okay, well if they got a Coulson Fury Shield team, you can take a Brotherhood team and you can beat them. And that's something I can just reliably say. Oh, that's a hard counter. You'll beat them. But I don't think there's teams that do better than others against mercs. But I mean, there's really not anybody. Maybe X-Force one day. Then maybe that's the plan. But there's really nobody that's just a shining standout, except probably Inhumans. And I haven't really wanted to waste mine because you're kind of holding that in case you see a 300K Hydra, which we see every now and then. But anyway, thankfully not every war. But I agree. Yeah, right now, man. Yeah, I mean, we've got Shield figured out. We've got Asgard figured out at this point. We got some counters for those, man. But mercs is a tough sled. There's certain teams that can beat them. But man, it's fucking tough sledding. You either got to punch down really hard, or just get some good luck. So, you know, everybody that went in hard on Taskmaster is reaping dividends right now. No doubt about it. All right, so anyway, what are you just sitting here for, Vac? Get to work. All right. Meanwhile, Baxos' Guardians are moving right along. Look at Ant-Man. Look at Ant-Man. Yeah, I love this. I love this symbiote team. It's a great combination of cool and effective. You know what I mean? I haven't tested them against Mercs. I bet if it's a little punch down, they'd probably do pretty well. I bet they would. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I beat them with. Inhumans and X-Men and AIM. But to be fair, in all of the kind of real-life test cases that I've had fighting Mercs in war, it's largely been punch downs, right? So I don't really have as good a gauge or sensor on punches across. But I know they're a fucking hard team. I know that. I mean, it was brutal. It's just coming out of the gate, they're brutal, man. And pretty decent sustain. All right, so I'm going to take this boss. That's not for Baxos. All right, we'll do the bosses. And after this, it's the Kree section of the program. Like anybody's got a great Kree team, you know. Lots of us have decent Kree teams. But who's toting, you know, the big-ass Kree? It's not even a great raid team. Oh, stop it, man. Gosh, dang it. I hate that. The first thing you see when you load in is her just glowing up in the sky, shooting lasery death at you. Love it when it's mine. Hate it when it's them. It's a scary character. I'm looking forward to get her into Gear Tier 14. I want to take her into Dark Dimension 3. I feel like, you know, these high damage burst DPS characters right off the bat that hit their stride early in damage. Like that, you know, and then she has good sustain with the heal. So I feel like she's going to be a really valuable character through that cosmic section. I have no doubt Blackwater. Matter of fact, I know now that you're saying that. Yeah, I mean, I've slung my Blackwater against a couple of them. I think that's kind of what the niche they seem to be falling into for me. You know, they can take big Asgards and stuff like that too, but I have other counters for Asgard, right? I can throw these guys at them, or you know, others. But I don't have that many great surefire counters for Mercs, and really nobody else does either. I've done okay with AIM. I've heard people swear on Aimtron. I can't really validate that. You know, and of course, yeah, Black Order, like you say. I haven't done a punch across. I've done punch down, and they did pretty well. You know, it really wasn't even that, you know, dicey. It's probably one of the better wins that I've had against a Merc team. But man, yeah, they're no joke, man. They're good there. You know, these defensive teams that they keep giving us, man. I mean, it's the power creep problem that pops up in persistent games like this, where every new team has to be a little better than the last so that they can motivate us to buy it. And so then, you know, they come out with a shield team that's a war defense team. Everybody's like, oh, that fucking team's awesome. It's great, you know, and then other teams surpass it. And so then they add a Coulson to it. Let's buy this Coulson. Now they're a little better, you know. And then there, no doubt that Coulson Fury is to this day a really solid defense team. But then, you know, then they came out with Asgard and so on. You know, until, you know, now here we are with this Mercs team, and they're just piling up. You know, they're just going to get better and better. And which will then necessitate the old ones over time getting reworks to catch them up. You know, it's just the cycle of gaming. I'm going to get philosophical now. I'm going to get fucking philosophical now. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to leave the Ravager, as I've said before. Most of you probably heard. I'm going to leave the Ravager part for Baxos. so that he can use his Yondu. I don't want that guy. No, thank you. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and just pick my team out so that I don't have to go hunting around for Ultimates, because apparently hunting around for characters is just not my jam today. It is not going well. So, and look at me, I rolled right past my Kree team. So, shit. Alright, so, here we go. So I'm going to kick that tank out. I'm going to pick Danvers up. I really like my Noble. She's 7 red stars. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of him and throw Minerva right there. Okay. And that probably is going to do pretty well. Typically does. I like this artwork for Negasonic Teenage Warhead. That's pretty dope. I like that. It's pretty sweet. She's going to be a fun one to play with. I can't get my hands on her. I can't wait to get my hands on her. Alright. So, alright, we're going to point everything at their Kree Noble. And we will get back so started on that whole Kree Ravager lane. Till he dies. He usually peters out somewhere up toward the top third of it. Alright, so, yeah, this looks good right here. Oh, Captain Marvel's so brutal. All right. Hey. More Teenage Warhead art. Well, same Teenage Warhead art, but still. Alright, they took no damage. So moving right along. They ramp up rather quickly at this point, as I recall. You start off thinking, yeah, my Kree's pretty good. And then you're like, oh shit, wait a minute, no. Okay. Or it might be the mutant phase where Baxos really starts to peter out. He's got a pretty decent Brotherhood, but I really need to work an X-Men up on him. But first, I mean, what's the point of even working an X-Men until you get Phoenix, right? And I'm hoping he's going to catch this round, but I'm not confident that he will. It's a hard knock life playing free to play. I mean, I play hours every day. It's not the same. Looking good over there. Get rid of that sentry before he stealths everybody. That'll do it. Yeah, that guy, he's gone. Yeah, honestly, Nate. I'm not sure that there's really many teams. It's much like in humans. I'm not sure there's many teams that you commonly see on defense that Black Order couldn't beat. Really, I mean, shit. Maybe not an Inhuman squad, but you don't ever see Inhumans on defense, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident in Black Order's abilities on war offense, no doubt. I'm disappointed in their ability to perform in arena, but they're no slouch in war offense. All right, we got a little energy to spend. We'll go ahead and pick that up. I didn't spend any on the last one, and we finished 59%. So I'm thinking maybe I just keep her moving, trying to make some progress. Not that I really need the rewards, but I mean, I like the gear orbs. God, anymore, man. If it ain't tier 4 catalysts, whatever. I could farm it while I slowly gain catalysts, whatever it is. Oh me, so get this up. We gotta get U7. Should be close to 50 energy in that by now. Getting around there. Close enough. Time we start rolling through all the nodes. We'll probably have it pretty much there. 50 energy, that is. Alright, let's see. What kind of energy have I got now? I still got more. One more. Knock out that boss. So the Baxos doesn't have to fool with it. Speaking of which, he's standing around with his clock ticking off. Yeah, man, want some domino art. You keep showing us the Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Why does she have to have such a long name? Can we just go NTW? Yeah, I guess it's probably what we're going to shorthand in text at least. I'm going to start it. We're just going to call her NTW. All right. And away we go. Am I losing the war? What happened? I need to go check defense. I have a couple of boosts I can put down still. Let's get Black Panther out of there. Or M'Baku, you know. It's either way. What else? But ow. I think I always favor that animation. Whatever character does it, where people get driven into the ground. It's always fun. It's always fun to see. Looking good there. Looking good there. Got Baxos on hold. He's waiting on us to break through this node. Alright. Easy peasy. I think we're moving on to the mutant section of the program now. Let's see there. Yeah, Brotherhood, Mercs, or X-Men. So we're going to let Baxos take a crack at that first one. And so since I don't want you to stare at this screen for 3 to 5 minutes. So we're going to swap our view over to Baxos. And it occurs to me That's probably something I should try to program into the Stream Deck buttons, so I can just do that in one click. That'd be good. So yeah, should be looking at Baxos now. Who's out of energy? Well, he does have enough. He does have something to. He's not out of. He's out of energy, and he's not out of refresh. So we'll do one more node on him, and that's probably going to wrap him up. It's not going to be this team. Close. So we'll just throw his Brotherhood out there. It's a pretty solid team. Yeah, I mean, Aimtron is one of those teams. Really, I mean, you know, AIM and Ultron all are characters that really do kind of work up, right? I mean, that's AIM's thing, is they just keep rezzing and kind of wearing out the enemy team. And then Ultron has kind of a critical mass that he can reach, keeps summoning bots and sort of overwhelming you, you know? So it makes sense that as a team, that's sort of how they would go. Yeah, okay. Skilled is unlocked Domino. Look at these whales that I have recruited to the Alliance. Check these men out. Behold my works, ye mighty. And despair. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get Lieutenant out of here. I don't want him throwing buffs around. Next priority are these flame heads. Although with this team, it's largely just AE damage, right? Hey, that was a nice little shot. Now we gotta get their Magneto out. And quick, if we can help it. He needs to sustain a front page Pornhub gangbang. He needs to be gone. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, so you mean you did that right now, Nate? Did you clear that Merc team that's in our way? That's awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Does that mean I need to call a room? I didn't get an alert, but I've been getting blowed up. I might have missed it. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. We're neglecting the war, Morty. Oh, shit. We're getting whooped. All right, so while you're looking at this, I'm going to check our defense. Okay. Nah, we're still in this. This is not that big a deal. Man, I mean, they're full clear and hangar and all this shit, so that's actually a pretty good sign. If they're spending that much time fucking around on our left wing, that looks pretty good to me. So, let's see here. I need some boosts. Yeah, there's one. That's a good boost right there. Oh, don't let me time out over here. Y'all just go ahead and finish that guy. Thank you very kindly. Alright, so yeah, we got a boost there. What's going on in hangar here? Has anybody boosted this? Sloth's got that one already. Good man, Sloth. Nah. I don't even know if they're really going to make a... If they're smart, they're not going to come after Sloth. So we got everything boosted in barracks, right? Okay. So they're probably going to drop barracks. Let's just assume that. So I'm going to assume that they're going to be in med bay before long. So let's go ahead and jack somebody here. Yeah. Just assuming they'll make it down this way, I'm going to go ahead and just mix Asgardians a little boost. Alright. So. Alright, now we're back on offense, which we don't mind showing to the world. We don't want to show the world our defense. So I'm going to go ahead and swap you back over to Vac. There we are. And let's have a look. Alright, so we got we got two half-dead teams. Let me see now. Well, we might be going back to Baxos. I'm not attacking either one of those with Vac, but I might be able to do some good with Baxos. Let me see if he's got any energy. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got two. He's got two. Okay, hang on. Let me hit OBS. We're going back. I don't mean to give you whiplash, but we're going back. Back over to the free-to-play. Back to the land of the long grind. Here we go. Alright. So, it's going to be difficult for him to take characters as high as those Asgardians, but he might be able to. I think he's still got his Ultron left. He might be able to just pair them with a few randos and take that out. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's still got his Ultron. 62k Ultron can handle that shit. We'll throw Mantis in with him. Let's see what else have we got here. Yeah, fucking Yondu'd be good. Miss Marvel's on his brawler team. We'll still hold off on using that. Shield operative, yeah, she's not in play anywhere. And let's see here. I can go ahead and use Drax, right, to keep them clear in case they any fuckery right off the bat. Pardon my French. Twerp's taking care of the others. Looks like that half-dead Red Skull team. Which, once you got two of them guys dead, Red Skull's, totally doable at that point, man. It's just the ones those when those guys are all together, buddy. He's got 8 charges, man. This feels like you're killing guys forever and ever and ever. When you actually don't you don't have a Black Bolt and you're just trying to march through all the charges. All right, so I don't want to. I don't really want to stealth anybody right now. So let's just try to overwhelm them. Yeah, I need to go ahead and heal. Oh, he's heal block. Blah, 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 blah. I'm such a noob. Alright. Need to go ahead. Get rid of her as fast as I can. Of course, she's going to stealth. No, I'm gonna leave the taunt up. In fact, I'm gonna reapply it. Now we can go ahead and top them off. There we go. And like I said about critical mass, we get up to where we're at 10 total characters, and then I mean, even though they're so much stronger than most of the characters on the field here for me, they're just gonna be able to just sort of overwhelm them. And now we face off against Greg, the true enemy. Alright, so that's engineering down. Let's have a look at what we're looking at now. It's a little of both. It's hangar and medbay. We did find medbay. So that's good. We're going to take it right now. So we're going to call full clear on medbay. And maybe we can do something here. Maybe we can do something here with backs. Possibly we'll probably take out that 120 team. So let's see what we got. I know we can take this 120 team. Because he's still got his brawlers, right? And that'd be a nice punch down, pretty easy. This rando mutant team may pull it off. I mean, especially with the buffs that Deadpool and Cable just got. There's a little punch down. It's possible. It's possible. Could be. Could be. What am I looking at? It's 130k, 120k. And it's a combination of Mercs and Hand and Winter Soldier, so Hydra. Doesn't look that great. Yeah, I'm gonna see if those mutants will do the trick. I'm gonna try to pull off a close one. You know, be efficient rather than waste those brawlers. Because those brawlers, I mean, even if I don't end up taking a team down with them, they're kind of just good enough that they can live a couple of turns against a bigger team and eat up some turn 2 ultimates, which can be useful at times. All right, so we will focus. We'll focus on Lieutenant. He's their best support character. So we use the basic. Oh, he's already got a charge. He started. Did he get charged by somebody else? All right, yeah. We'll go ahead and use that then and roll back his speed bar so that he doesn't. Hopefully, he's gonna get to use the buffs probably, but hopefully we can kill him. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Might still win this. He taunted, but we got Deadpool, so we're gonna march right around that. So there goes that at least. There's no more healing. I wish they had more charges on her. Just the one. Let's get a second one there. Alright, not bad, not terrible, not terrible. So let's see if she can clear it. No. Nope. No. Oh, wait, shit. Alright, I wasted that attack. So, okay, I got a couple charges on her. I'm going to go ahead and throw out the AE and start wearing all these guys down. Who deserves a good old cannonball? Merc Soldier doesn't scare me at all. Let's go ahead and. Oh, that's right. What am I saying? It's not a cannonball. It's just gonna be a strong. I usually don't use Wolvie except, in the X-Men squad. So it's sort of just like one and the same to me anymore. But yeah, let's go ahead and work on Winter Soldier now. Because like I say, Merc Soldier is the fucking worst character in the game, just about. So we're not as concerned about him. I don't use this ability often, but let's go ahead and slow them. Alright. Yeah, cool. Alright. And now we'll go ahead and take down Soldier. Or not. The negative side of rolling back so much of his turn meter is it keeps his taunt up, but hey. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and see if we can't get Soldier out real quick. There we go. I probably should do him right there. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. So, what do we got here? 250K. That's a terrible Hydra team. That's nothing to be afraid of. The 290K. Well, that's that. Yeah. No, y'all can handle that. Y'all can handle that. So we'll swap back over to Vac. I have 1 energy left on Vac. I can buy some more, and I will. But I'm gonna hold on to them for now. I don't really want to. It'd be kind of a big punch down any of these. So we will shift you back over to the Vacalac. And here we go. So yeah, so we're not gonna levy any attacks here right now, but Medbay is definitely where we want to be. We want to go Medbay, we want to go Barracks, we go Bridge, and so now we know under Bridge will be Reactor, and then we want to get that far at least, or die trying, right? And after that, then we backfill to Flight Deck 2, and if we get Flight Deck 2, we go Armory to kind of weaken their defense. And that's pretty much the trajectory. Yeah, we got a good idea of things now. This was a weird setup, right? But that does explain why they had really weak characters in Flight Deck 1 and really strong characters in Flight Deck 3. And that maybe could have been predicted. So, you know, maybe we'll take a chance on that next time. But yeah, it just seemed like like it was a weird setup. So it's weird how they got a shit team on one side, they got a good team on, or a good shit room and a good room. It was a weird way to set it up. I think what they're hoping is that you'll go down that right side and face a lot of stiff competition with extra buffs. And I don't know. I'm not the arbiter of the best war strategies, but I know what's been working for us. You know. So anyway, we'll leave that for now because I still have some raids left to get done. It's nearly midnight. And we certainly cannot neglect Ultimus 7. So, we'll get rolling on that. Let's see here. I think Star-Lord is the best priority target on this particular node, but it's, you know, we'll see how it goes. They get taunted off at some point for sure. For sure. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out my course of action with Baxalax. Yeah, BKT. For sure. All right, let's kill War Machine, please. There we go. Okay, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Not a care in the world. Feeling relaxed. I'm gonna sit down. Now you're just looking at my bald head. So we're going to get this tilted back down a bit again. There we go. All right, how are you? Welcome back. So, done with that node. Moving on. Got a struggle going on over here in Baxalax land. Looking good. Yeah, I've actually never used Aimtron a whole lot. A couple times, right? Specifically, just kind of tested as a counter like that. But it's never been a team I've favored, and I think in no small part just because my aim itself is so strong. I've never felt the need to enhance it. You could put Ultron pretty much any team and make them a little better. Just my aim doesn't need help. You know, they got the 2/7 red stars, and they're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. So I'm finding that my best fit, obviously, I mean, you can just look at my war defense and tell that I'm finding the best fit right now for Ultron, really, the team that needs them is Marauders, because they don't have a fifth. And there doesn't seem to, I don't see one. I don't hear him talking about one. So, yeah, that's where he's going to live for a while, it looks like. And it's a decent combination. Yeah, I mean, on paper, it seems like the only time that they wouldn't combo well is toward the end of the fight. If it's a long fight, it seems very likely that if Ultron is alive toward the end of a long fight, he's filled up your team. You know, you got 10 total spaces filled, and there's no room, and that's at a point in the fight where it's very likely that Sinister would then clone a second person after it cycles back around. And that might very well be wasted. So on paper, that's the only place it really looks like it may be bad. But it seems very unlikely that a fight would drag on that long on the war defense front. And it doesn't seem to ever drag on that long when I'm playing them in Blitz. It's never really been an issue. Now here's the node where sometimes we stumble. This last boss before we get into that last section going to Ultron. How's everybody doing out there? You getting sleepy? Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, they started to build a fucking team and then was like, you know, we're bored. We're going to go over here. We didn't make enough money on Marauders. Fuck Marauders. Nobody likes them. You know? You almost have to imagine that's what happened in a fucking boardroom somewhere. They were like, well, you know, the numbers are down on this team. Let's scrap them and move on. Like, it's just the way corporations work. Man, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. It's always at this point where we get hung up on this massive, stupid juggernaut. And they just start playing taunt pong with me, where it's either Royal Guard or Jugs at all times. I really kind of want to get Doctor Strange out of here. There we go. Magneto, you bothering me. Everybody, you bother me. You bother me. A little something in my throat. Oh, yeah, okay, we're good there. We're not going to stumble today, I don't think. Seems unlikely. Yep, get rid of that stupid Jugs. You know. Oh. Hey, what's that? I missed my button. I wasn't looking at it. So, late night, pretty chill. I'm thinking right along. I mean, unless some possible attacks open up in war, I might be wrapping up after this. We're just gonna see what's laid in front of me. I still have some energy to spend on Baxos. I can't go to bed without doing that. He actually might be able to finish up. He might be able to take that AIM team in and finish up the villain campaign now. It's been a project we've been working on. I've been trying to get him into the 7th tier of all those campaigns. Get now he's got Hell on farm. That was the main goal, but I'm gonna keep pushing. Not a scratch on them. Not a scratch on them. That seems to be the way this team works. They either finish up with no health down, or Minerva goes down at some point and they fall apart. You know, it's one or the other. It's just all part of the RNG nature of the game. Yeah, we'll start with Nick. Come on now. Yeah, let's put it on Magneto. I mean, well, seems like he just blew his wad and it didn't do nothing. So let's put it on Merc Lieutenant. Ah, darn Jugs. Of course, Jugs always demanding attention. Needy. So needy. So I'm going to have to look around and see if I can just purchase some background music that I can play and not get dinged on my YouTube uploads. Because this silence thing is just killing me. Not that I just want to sit here and listen to music. I mean, the more engagement, the better. You know. But especially here early on. I mean, I know viewers like music better too. And I don't have a whole lot of, sometimes one or two of us will get to talking a lot. But mostly I know you guys are doing other things and you've got me on in the background. And, so till I get rolling on viewership, chat is still low. And it's not enough to fill the space. So, maybe some music, nothing with like vocals or anything like that. Shit, maybe I'll just buy a keyboard and teach myself to fucking compose, right? I'm learning how to do all this other shit right now too, so why not that? I know why not that, because I'm really only artistic with the spoken word or the written word. But, it was a nice thought. I've never been that musical. I mean, that's not true. I'm gonna let you guys in. I'm gonna let all you guys in. I'm gonna cut this out so YouTube doesn't get to see this later. I'm just letting the four of you in on this. And if one of you is next door, he already knows this. I don't have a lot of musical talent, but I got a little. And at one time, I could read music, and because until I figured out what kind of nerd I wanted to be growing up, for a short time, I was a band nerd. And my heart wasn't really in it, and I ended up giving it up. But for about 4 years, I played trombone. And I had kind of some silly notions about moving to New Orleans and becoming becoming the next great jazz trombonist. But just, those dreams didn't last long. They really didn't last long at all. The whole while I was writing constantly, and I wasn't really even seeing that was really what I wanted to do. But I came to that realization a bit late. Never really went to university and blossomed. I just went straight to work. And I came up in the age before self-publishing and that kind of stuff. So I feel like the ship sailed now. I still put something to page every now and then. Like, it seems like once every couple of years I start a project and get through it. But none of it all just sits in a file. And that's all I wanted to do, because it's really, if I'm being honest, it's not that good, right? And where I'm at in life, man, I'm content. I'm at the tail end of my career, but I've been doing this whole pipe fitting thing for 25 years. I'm content just to chill out and relax and enjoy my retirement coming ahead, and maybe do something like this. Maybe do something a lot like this. Maybe do this exactly, all amongst other things, right? I'm not planning on picking up golf. I was actually into that younger in life and have since walked away from it. But, other possibilities do come to mind. And I got this one buddy I work with. He retired, and his entire preoccupation now is popping Viagra and running around retirement communities in Florida. That might be a pretty good retirement plan too. You know what I mean? There's no need to stop being frisky, right? We all got to have fun. As I understand it, most gingers like myself do go less gray and more silver. So, hey, who knows, man? I might be a silver fox in the future. That might be Ricardo Montalban of the retirement community. You never know, riding around in my pimp-ass golf cart. You know what I mean? Popping the blue pills. Probably not. It's a nice thought, though. It's more of a ridiculous thought, but still, it amuses me. He seems to have fun. He seems to have a lot of fun. Out of all of the old guys I know, he definitely has the most pep and vim. So maybe there's something to be said for it. I don't know, man. I mean, this is a small sample size, so right, we can't make any big judgments. But anecdotally, yeah, it might be a good way to go. We live in a wild, strange world here with tons of possibilities, and really, I mean, new things turn up every day. So, I mean, truth be told, 70-year-old cockhounds are probably pretty old news, and the world's probably had those for a long time. We're working them down. See, this is just not my favorite game mode. Not raid. I don't know. I liked Arena more before I got to the top of it, to be honest. I still like Arena. I'm just simply not as engaged in it. It's all about just logging in at one point during the day, and that's really your most of your engagement. I am, kind of turning the wheels on new possible combinations, because other people shaking things up. I don't necessarily know that I want to run exactly what everybody else is running. I have a better maw than most of those guys, so I certainly could, and I might just experiment with it. Maybe it'll win me over, right? Fighting it, it's beat me a few times, but it's not, everything else pretty much has at some point or another too. So more testing is needed. I know that for sure, but I don't know. Part of that testing is I might try them on defense. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to put them on offense, but I might experiment for a few days, put myself up around 3 or 2, and put in a mod defense and see if anybody ever even bothers to hit me. So let's see, what are we looking at on the cost on this? What's the timer look like? 11 hours. Well then, yeah. Oh, pardon me. My apologies. That came on me rather suddenly, but I suppose that is the way of sneezes. I'm debating, do I go ahead and buy this and knock it out now so I can get a fool with it in the morning? I'm going to just do it in the morning and then rely on the fact that I'm probably, by the time I get back around to it, that will have regenerated. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So we'll just do this last node in the morning, and then we've got a pretty good run today. It's not a bad run. So that'll wrap that up. And let's see, what do we got left to do now? Daily objectives, I'm pretty sure completed. Blitz, we've done enough of that. I don't care about that really. Don't need any of that. Challenges, did. So let's throw these last 30 energy in here somewhere. So we're held up on Corvus now with mini uniques, alpha flight recorders, I think. So what we need now is what we pretty much always freaking need. Catalysts. Basic catalysts. And that was it. I didn't get one, so we're done. That's pretty much there. So I think what I need to do to wrap it up, before we bring the broadcast to a conclusion, I guess you can ride along with me while I finish my final task. which involves this defeat. Which is finishing up Baxos, because he's still got some stuff to do. And I'm going to peruse the war progress over here with Vac. Baxos, I've been neglecting him. But his BKT went down hard, right? So that's really his best team to throw at these nodes. So at this point, it's attrition, right? At this point, I'm going to pick good teams and I'm going to throw them in there. They're going to die. And I'm going to see if I can, over the course of 30 energy here, wear one down where I can complete the node, if not tonight, in the morning. All right. And it looks possible that this team might even be able to run through this node, which is good. So we just pick another team on the next node and roll through. I mean, I don't mean to sound condescending. I'm sure a lot of you are playing in much this fashion. Well, maybe not a lot of you that are in here, but a lot of the Mortys out there, out of the 24. Although I'm probably going to have to reassess at this point. I don't think they're going to run through this node. Koza putting in work over in Medbay. But I feel pretty confident within the next, 20 energy here we'll be able to clear it. So, just persistence. Dying over and over. Alright, so Brawlers. Let's see what Brawlers can do. So what does Photoshop run anyway? Anybody got any ideas? Don't worry about Googling it. I'll Google it myself here in a little while. But if you know offhand, I'm not really a graphic design guy, but it looks like I'm probably going to need Photoshop if I'm going to set up good thumbnails. Seems like the methodology is rip off free use images from the internet and then layer them together and create, something bright and colorful and eye-popping. I have bad eyes, so I might be out of my depth on this. I don't know. I'm just going off what people tell me because it's not really flashy thumbnails that bring me in. I read the titles. That's really what attracts my attention. All right, so the Brawlers did their work, but I think we're going to set them down for now. They're half dead, and I'm not spending any resources on them. Let's this AIM team that I've been working on the last few weeks. Let's throw them in there and see what they can do. I love this AIM team over here on back, as they're not as powered up over here. Obviously, it's a free to play account, right? But not as many red stars, also, right? but they're still pretty effective. They are still fairly effective, which is one of the reasons I'm so high on the teams, because they perform so well for me in both scenarios. Alright, let's see here. We have the means. I'd just as soon hit Black Widow as anybody. Of course, she's going to immediately stealth and drop those buffs, or debuffs. And these don't matter because, yeah, he's just going to clear them. Or she is just going to clear them. So, let's see. Probably want to go ahead and focus Sentry. Try to get him before he... Nah, it's not going to happen. Okay. Taught up. Alright, need some healing. Not looking good. Not looking good. They're going to kill us so quick I ain't going to have time to res nobody. But, you know, we kind of knew this going in, you know. The risk I took was complicated. Damn, am I bad at math. That was progress right there, at least. And they're all dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maxos. We knew you well. Alright. And so now he's got a few hundred energy to spend, I do believe. Oh yeah. And it's after midnight. So we're getting our dailies again. It was nice to get that 5 hand assassin shards. Unfortunately, I don't think that's we still need close to 50 more. So that's not gonna cut it. We're not getting Phoenix. Just gotta resign myself to this fact. Because, you know, true to the free to play true to the free to play lifestyle here, I'm saving all my energy all my cores for energy, so I have no cores to refresh nodes. That's not happening with this account. So we could either work on these guys, or we can see if they can clear a node. But they got whooped pretty badly last time I tried. Let's see here. 49.4, 49.6. What do I need to raise her? We're gonna need some of this. That'll do it. Plus, it was nice to get the T4 catalyst. And look at Skilled Go. He ain't messing around. Phoenix, man, he is not messing around. Look at the whales that I have brought to us. Huh? They're little whales now. They're little dolphins, but they're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. Some of the best recruiting we've done is my offline recruiting. I mean, them Auburn guys, they're okay, all right. They're okay, I guess. Sorta, you know. They're all right. Pretty good. I don't know. You know, they're cool. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be about all the damage we're gonna do. Was that gonna get the whole item? I don't think so. Yeah, no, that wasn't enough. So anyway, we built up some more gear. We got that on him. We're good. We're going to slowly but surely tick away on that AIM team. Trying to tempt me with an offer, but it's not happening on Baxos, man. It's not happening. 0 offers. No, none. Not never. Not now. Not never. Strictly free to play. All right, so we need to get those milestones. We missed them. All right. let's see now. He's the challenges, although this is tomorrow's challenges, I think. I'm just gonna knock him out real quick. Really need to put some. I haven't put the time in on his challenges at all. I could probably advance him a stage or two on some of these. He's built up a good bit. Definitely not getting that. Can use something nice out of this premium orb. It's kind of fun opening orbs with Baxos. It's a whole different experience, right? 25 Carnage. That's incredible. That was wonderful. That's the best damn orb pull I've seen all day. Alright. A little Corvus. We'll take that. You know. Nothing big, but we'll take it. A little gold. Now, Mega Orbs, yeah, they're more of a big deal for Baxos. So let's see what we get here. This is kind of a catch-up mechanic orb. Oh my god, you know what? I would love to get that with Vac. I would this is the universe kicking me in the teeth, man. What the hell? That is the only character I need with Vac. If I... okay, alright, whatever. It's cool. It's whatever, man. It's whatever, man. I don't even think he has them open. Yeah, there we go. He just got them recruited. Way to go, Baxos. All right, Baxos. Looking good. Bringing the fat man on the team. Got his own gravitational field. You know, some guy at Marvel read a fucking article about gravitational fields back in, you know, whatever decade it was this guy got invented. It was like, dude, we're going to work this in. Fatso's going to have a gravitational field. Yeah. That's how that went down. Probably Stan Lee getting high somewhere. God bless Stan, we miss you. All right. So, yeah, there we go. That was good. It was good. It was a nice little jump for the old second account. Get more stuffs. Yeah, he doesn't need that as bad as me. So I don't want to fall into that buying routine. Sometimes it's easy to forget which one I'm looking at. Alright, so yeah, that seems to be it there. I'm not seeing a good target for me over here in the war either. So that might be a good stopping point. So we're going to go ahead and bring our vantage point back over to back, where we'll do one last kind of sweep and make sure that, one thing while we're here, yeah, Baxos is all done. So we'll do one last sweep through the VAC account and make sure that we didn't miss anything. And I know technically it's after midnight now, so we could do Dark Dimension 3 again, but I'll save it for the morning. It's getting late, I'm tired. It's a long day at work. Actually it wasn't, you know. I just wrapped up like years of working 12-hour shifts to being on 8-hour shifts now, and it just feels like it breezes by. It's like I'm barely there. Like, show up, I eat a meal, I leave, is what it feels like to me. Like it's gone in no time. So I like that. I like that. Some more red star orbs. Come on, give me Domino. 3. Hey, we got a bump up. That's an upgrade. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. All right. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Blue nothing. Yeah, nothing. Marching toward that next Elite Four. Sort of the way this goes. Oh, another 3-star honor. I didn't need 2 of those. I needed 4. That's what the fuck I needed. But still, I'm glad we got 3. It's better than the 2. So that's going to put her to what, like 46,000? Something like that? Ah, 49. 49, getting a little more respectable. But we really need some more stars. Start getting those stats up. Start getting those stats up. I ask you. I'm going to ask you something. Who drew this booty? Who did this? Come on. Anyway, moving on. So we got 20 energy left there, but I don't think that it's going to cap out before morning, right? So I'm just going to let it sit. It's just one more shot at an item that I need a bunch of, and I'm probably not even going to get. So we'll just let that sit for now. Take that money. And what orb did we get there? What orb was that? What orb was that? We got a Mega Orb. Oh. Wouldn't it be sweet if I got a blob on this, just like I got with Maxos? Wouldn't it be sweet? Wouldn't it be nice? I'd say nice things about Fox Next for at least the next 24 hours. At least. And here we go. Yeah, it's the character I've had forever. Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot. Fuck you, Fox Next. I'm kidding. I love you. It's a love-hate relationship. I don't know. We'll get through it all. We're going to get through it. And we're going to be stronger on the backside of this. Alright, I'm getting giddy, so I probably should go to bed. So thank you to everyone who's been riding along tonight. It's been a strange and weird and wild ride. And we went to places that I didn't expect to go. But you hung in there with me, and I appreciate that. So I mean, if you got the time, I'd appreciate a like, maybe a comment, tell me to go F myself, whatever you want to say. I don't care. You know, War Eagle's cool. I'm good with War Eagle. Whatever. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So until then, be cool. Keep gaming. I will type out the directions in chat before I get off. I'm not going to forget that. And